options. I try to make up my mind, and then when I finally do, when the decision finally hits me, it's pretty much concrete. And I know that at the end of this month, you know, I've already made the notice that I'm not going to be continuing where I'm staying. I'm going to start to condense my life, all my things, get rid of some stuff, and maybe sell some things. And I'm going to take this show on the road. And my plan is to go to Asia. I got a couple plans to go to maybe the Philippines or Vietnam or Japan. But this is definitely happening. I plan on buying my ticket pretty soon. I'm just looking at prices and things like that. And this is definitely going to be something that I'm going to partake in. And it's definitely time. It's definitely time. So for all you brothers who are reaching that point, you know, when you might have got divorced, or you might have, you know, got out of something and you need a change, don't be afraid to start over, man. Don't be afraid to take the show somewhere else, get a new change of scenery, be a stranger, be a new face. Sometimes that is just what you need. And these are things that I've usually done when I needed a change of scenery, to try to keep myself free. And what I've done in Brazil in the last maybe couple of years is I started to accumulate stuff. And there's a thing about stuff, man. And when you realize this, it is human nature for us to sometimes become attached to the things we own. And then the things we own end up owning us. And this is a phrase we've heard before. I know a lot of you are familiar with it. But we have to be very clear about what that means. And I look around and I have all these things. And you become attached to things: apartments, homes, vehicles, clothes, gadgets. And you start to realize that you don't need these things. These are the things that are keeping you from going to where you want to go. And honestly, I've been living in this apartment for about 2 years, and I kind of miss just traveling around. I kind of miss just being free, you know, having a simple life where I can go anywhere I want to go. I can pick up and go to this place, go to that place. And it's not like I can't do it now, but I feel like I always have to come back. And honestly, it's not like that's really a problem, but I do feel like my heart is in other places, right? I've always wanted to be in Japan. I always wanted to try Asia. And it's been a long time since I've been over there. And I think I've seen what I wanted to see out of Brazil. I've experienced what I wanted to experience. I had great memories. I made great friends here, but I feel like it's time to move on. I feel like it's time to do something different. And when you reach that point as a man, you gotta have enough courage to start over. Can't be afraid. You gotta have the heart to want to try and test your will, be unfamiliar. Again, like I said, be a stranger, start anew, embrace a new side of yourself. And I think that's the beauty that makes life what it is. That opportunity to be free. I don't think anyone's meant to be tied down and cramped up in a lot of places. And I often tell the story of before I left for Brazil, it was months. I went to visit and I came back to the States, and then COVID happened. And then when I was trying to get a ticket to Japan, I didn't get the ticket because of COVID, and my money got returned. So now I'm stuck in the States with everybody else. And it was a while before everything opened up, and Brazil was the first place to open up. So I bought a ticket. I was gonna buy a ticket to go to Brazil. But the only thing holding me back from leaving was my motorcycle. And a lot of you guys know I was an